you're glad to see us.
You're always glad to see us. Well, I'm always glad to see you guys. Does that count? Yeah, that counts. So, welcome back to Midnight ISO production with a slightly weird sense to it today. Following the 2021 Belgian? The farce at Spa. No, it doesn't work. So, yes. For those that know, you know. I'm sure everyone has their opinion on it. Ooh. I might have forgot these were hard tyres. I didn't grip at all. So yes, today, that Grand Prix. Could kind of be summarised with that B plot that happened during the 1998 Godzilla movie, when there's all of the reporters running around going, "We need another story that's not about rain." But you know, you get my meaning. It was a bit, man. But I just see it, Kurt. My point of view on it is it had to happen with the current rule set, but they have to make sure it doesn't happen again, because that is damaging to F1. It's labelled them all as a joke. Well, I rather suspect a lot of people are going to get refunds regardless, or at least partial. But it's more to satisfy the TV rights and championships and all that sort of thing. But I wouldn't be surprised if that wasn't a consideration. As I said, I suspect it was considered. More than anything, that's going to leave a very sour taste in a lot of people's mouths about F1 for a very long time. Somewhat sadly. I mean, it could easily have been fixed by not necessarily better drainage or anything on the track. It's not the track's fault. But wet tyres that actually work.
Hello there.
Hello, Miss Hawkey. Oh, it'll definitely be better next week. At the very least, all the corners in Holland are mostly cambered, so the water's just going to run off them until it forms a puddle, of course. Ellis, good evening in my case. Good morning to you. And hello there, Sarah. Lovely to see you both. Well, in all honesty, mate, that's always been a factor with Spa. You go back hundreds of, well, if not thousands of years, the trees always keep the moisture locked in there. The fact it was still raining was the bigger problem. I mean, it's the same as what happened with Canada in 2011. Malaysia in 2002, 2003, that sort of thing. Exact same thing, just too much rain. And the tyres that won't deal with it. I'm more bitter about the tyre issue, shall we say. I'm going to race this one on the controller because I'm not up to speed on the wheel yet. I don't know, in all honesty, Sarah. The numbers are still there, but it's not showing up as a follower anymore. And I did get a message from Ziggy saying watch out for that one. Ooh, that was a little bit of drifting. We'll see if it pops up again. Well, just make sure you run a virus sweep on your computer. That's probably the best thing you can do. Ooh. Wow, I'm not ready for this race. I mean, a lot of security threats when it comes to online stuff is exactly that. It's threats rather than actual happenings, shall we say. So just do what you should be doing, sir, I guess. Have you got the Authenticator app? If you have, you should be fine. If you haven't, just change your passwords, yeah. Ooh. Whoops. Wow, this is going to be a really poor race. I can't even stay on the track. Next year will be better as the cars won't kick up so much. In all honesty, Kirk, it's more to do with the tyres than the cars, I swear. I mean, because the tyres, they raise the ride height of the car, and the only thing that's ever, for more than thousandths of a second, that's in contact with the floor of the, in contact with the track, is the tyres. So, when you're aquaplaning, all the water is doing is just overloading the tread that you've got on the car. And then, obviously, yes, you have the spray and all that problem. But that's never going to go away. I mean, they might as well ban racing in the rain if that's the case. I have the thing where I need a token by text for Twitch. Yeah, that works fine. Or you can get an Authenticator app. Same security measures. I mean, I think you have to do that as soon as you go affiliate, don't you? I mean, I have it as well, so you can access it via the Authenticator app, which just generates a random number linked to your account. Or the text code, which is only valid for half an hour or something, or however many minutes it is. So I might have had a little bit of a rant on Twitter today regarding the F1. Because I thought, I don't ever use Twitter. Well, I'll come back to my point in a minute. Sarah, if you're concerned, change them. It's as simple as that, really. If you're not concerned, don't worry about it too much. Just make sure not every password is the same password. But you should be fine. I mean, as I said, sometimes a threat is exactly that. It's just a threat. I mean, someone could easily be passing information regarding someone that isn't exactly accurate. So I wouldn't worry overduly, shall we say. So yeah, I had a little bit of a rant on Twitter today. I mean, I've not really used Twitter all that much over the last, ever. I thought, let's give it a go, see if we can get a bit of interaction going. And yeah, it's quite entertaining, actually. Had a couple of likes, had a share or two. Joined in a little bit of banter with some of the WTF1 guys. No worries, Sarah. I was having a funny moment, wasn't I? I was trying to keep it non-accusational, you know, non-aggressive towards F1 because they can't control the weather, nor can the teams or the drivers, and nor is it our nuts that are on the line if they ever crash. It's just you know, the only thing I wanted to convey was a little bit of frustration that it could have been avoided. Great, someone up front has the worst ping in the world. Might just let him go. Oh, GTR's behind me. In this one, I'm not going to fight anyone too hard. If they want to go by, you know what, sod it, let them. Just going to have a nice solid position. Weirdly, the Corvette seems to be really good at slow corners, just really poor at high speed ones like that. To be fair, that was me more than the car. But slow, like hairpin corners, the Corvette's really good at. Okay, so we have the GTR pack behind us. And I'm quite happy sitting here and following these guys. Is that another Corvette? No, it can't be. Now, what idiot would be driving a Corvette in this race? Oh yeah, me. Oh, just got away with it. Yeah, but that Grand Prix very much reminded me of a lot of the annoying time filler that we had during the Canadian 2011 Grand Prix. I felt quite sorry for Crofty and Martin Brundle having to fill all of that. I mean, I could sit there and listen to Martin Brundle talk about all of these old stories from all the people that he used to know back in the 80s and 90s. I mean, they're quite interesting. But I rather imagine that's not everyone's desire. So, what did you think of the Grand Prix in the end? I mean, we know Kirk's opinion of it. Actually, what does everyone else think of the Grand Prix? Were they not gutsy enough to just get out there and drive? Were they overcautious? Were they not cautious enough? What would you change? Well, that was just stupid. Oh, yeah, you lucky sod. Whereas all of us on the F1 action just got all of the rain. And only the rain. Yeah. It very much reminded me of the atmosphere of... If you ever watched the movie Rush, you get that scene in Japan between Lauder and the Ferrari mechanics not wanting to go out there because it's dangerous. I get it. I mean, after seeing that one scene from just that one movie, I get it. F1's dangerous, even with all the modern safety procedures and inventions. And as we were saying the other day, it's not just the drivers you have to look after, it's all of the staff and all of the public as well. It's the right decision to call off the race like they did, but my god, they do it in a crappy way. Oh well. Moving on, we got Zandvoort next. That's one way to look at it, isn't it? Oh, GTR kills himself back there. Still, oh well. As I said, race is next week. That's what we've got to be happy for. I'm just dismayed that we didn't get to see Kimi Räikkönen at some point eating an ice cream. That's the only thing that would have made this all better. I think it was a bit too cold for him. It was like 13, 14 degrees in Belgium. Just peeing down the rain. Okay, so now you have the Corvette behind you. What are you going to do? Oh well, at least we have the dailies. So let's see if we can repass this German when I've stopped understeering. The one thing I really hate about these dailies is they're just a bit dull. I mean, I'm not by any means terrible at it, because look, I'm sitting here in third-ish, and, you know, more than halfway through the race. It's a B rank lobby, so it's not the easiest thing in the world, but it's just a dull race. Well, that was a brown trousers moment. That one I can't lie about. Well, I did say at the start of this I wasn't going to press too hard, just so I can get the blood in the proverbial muscles flowing again, the mental muscles. I may have made that one up. What we're going to do is we're going to keep the pressure on the German and see what happens in a lap or two. Because it does seem that people run out of tyres towards the end of this one. Well, at least we're 6 seconds clear of the Portugueseman who ran into us in lap 1. Ooh. Can't push that any more to the edge than I did there, can you? That's the point. Does anyone know the dailies for next week? Because they've got to be more entertaining than this race C. I mean, surely they're more entertaining than this. Oh, you can see me shift every time I do that, because I genuinely don't know if I'm going to hit it. It's literally like brown trousers time. As they say in Doctor Who, squeaky bum time. So we're keeping the German head honest. He's not getting away from us too quickly. The Brit up the well, in first, he's getting away at 100 miles an hour. Hey Pedro, how's it going, man? Good to see you, dude, as absolutely always. What you been up to, man? Did you watch all the action at the Grand Prix today? Masses of it. Good to hear. Final lap. Fatality. Okay, at least I've kept relatively consistent pace through this. Again, I just find it a dull race. I mean, what do you guys feel about the race watching it? Honestly. I mean this one, by the way. Ooh. Nearly went off. That was almost a big whoopsie doodle. Yeah, that's fair, man. I can't disagree with you at all, though. It's just a shame they didn't do it properly and at least try and rerun it Monday, you know, tomorrow. But obviously, commercial rights, TV, even hell, the crowd might not be able to stick around for that amount of time. But I like how many, as Martin Brundle kept saying, it was like how many things fell between the rules today. There were so many little instances where, well, that's not legal, find it in the rule book. Oh, it's not there. It looks like the guy up ahead is struggling worse than me for tyre wear. And a very uneventful race, if I do say so myself. It is literally 25 minutes of just practice, essentially. Yeah, it should definitely cancelled it sooner. I suppose they were being optimistic with hoping they could run it. So, you know, it was optimism, but it really wasn't the good kind where, you know, it was warranted, sadly. What did they do? I must have missed that. Oh, you mean the rebuilding of Perez's car? Well, when it comes to that, I do wonder how many procedures they skipped in actually making that work. Well, that's always quite funny. So, whether it is still attached when it reaches Zandvoort is another matter. But I suppose it did do a couple of laps. Those RBR Red Bull Racing guys do deserve a little pat on the back. If Perez does deserve a little bit of a punch in the arm for that one. I was expecting the Portuguese man to be a bit arsey with me. Guess not today. He ran out the back of me on that one, so... Right. Oh, I missed that one. See, honestly, these dailies are such a pain in the arse. Because if you want to switch to the other one, you can't. If you want to do daily A, you literally have to do one and then wait 40 minutes till you can do daily C or B. And even now, I've got to wait 15 minutes for daily A. It's just so badly organised this week. I know, is that just me overthinking it? Possibly. I don't know. Maybe I was in bitchy mode after the Grand Prix earlier. Yeah, I'm probably a little bit in bitchy mode. Let's see if I can find a lobby just to jump in, do a quick race. Oh, hello. And then I'll do daily A. Not going to be online for a long one tonight for the sheer fact I have a shift in the morning, which is not ideal. Ooh, Huracan. Oh, I imagine a certain Legion would be loving this one. Right. Let's see who's online. Ah, see if you want. Oh, he's doing special route. No. I'm not doing that one. Not again. I'm not insane. Is there anyone that's slightly full? For Spa. Practice the race. The Saf. Dragon Trail. Race 5 laps. I'll give it a look-see. I didn't look what category it was though. Should have. Hindsight. I'll tell you what, I'm really looking forward to the WTF1 podcast tomorrow. See how they're going to tear apart the Grand Prix. I mean, they have quite a unique point of view. If you've ever watched them, you got Matt, Tommy and Katie. And they're all quite passionate, shall we say. Not fanboys. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, Gardens. Sod off. Nope, not interested in that one. I've got half of mine actually to go around Spa. Let's do it. I want to go around Spa in the wet. I'm going to do this. Even if it's just by myself, I don't care. I need to see some action at Spa. And they are repeating several car track combinations. I know it's hard to come up with different combinations every time, but there are some combinations under my opinion. You don't have to be sorry about using the word, mate, if it's accurate. And you're right. Yeah, they are starting to get a little bit repetitive. I mean, some of the ones recently have been great. Like, there was Group 2 at Monza. There was... Anything involving Group 2 is usually quite good fun. It's just when they always go Group 4. Oh, God. And then I think they do need a wider range of tracks and a few more ideas behind them. This is the Polyphony and Sony and all that. Regarding the use of some of the tactics and all that one. I suppose that the Syncroy one that we've got on here at the moment is unique and interesting. It's just a circuit. It's dull as bricks. To me, anyway. I thought I just changed that. I literally just did that. Oh, who's joined? Alright, yeah, sure, join, man. Join away. Looks like I might actually end up with a race here. Yeah, that one I'm playing it on is in reverse, isn't it? I don't like it either. I really don't. I mean, it's a very negative way of looking at it, but you know if you like the track or you don't. We are now getting some laps at Spa in an F1 car. Oh yeah, baby. Now we're going to come up to Eau Rouge. Right over Eau Rouge into Radion. And over the crest. Down the Camel Straight. Now, for the life of me, I can't remember what this is. This corner. So excuse me. Nor can I remember to turn the car, apparently. Brake earlier there. Okay, down to Rivage. Corner with no name, apparently. Got away with that. Who on? I can't remember the S's name either. I'm really good at this, you see. Down to Stavolo. Whoops. It is. I think they could have done it on Group 1 or 2 as well. Yeah! Group 2 would have been good around there, actually. Yeah, I think just change it to Group 2 with a little bit more fuel usage. Perhaps not the hard tyres. It would have been much more interesting. Come on, shake off that damage. That's how damage works in real life. Shake it off. There we go. Launch him on. And then into the bus stop chicane. Breaking down from 200 miles an hour. Down to second gear. First gear. Part 1. Missed that entirely. Main straight. Pit straight. Then down to La Source. I remember this having such a different profile back in the 90s. I remember Maldonado bumping into Hamilton here on purpose. Eau Rouge. Oh, left. Radion. Oh, Christ, you can't even see the curb. Camel Straight. This is a corner, I can't remember its name. Or to break in time for, apparently. And Rivage. This is... was about to say, this is one of the ones where using both the wheel and the cockpit view does feel right. Until it doesn't. Okay, we're going to complete this one in reverse. Let's look backwards in this. No. That's quite fun. I prefer the old one. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think the new one creates a few more overtakes. I mean, you used to go left here and then right. But I'm personally a fan of changing track, see if it works, but keep the old layout, keep the old tarmac there in case you need it, in case it doesn't work. But they ripped it all up. They could have easily kept it there. And the one thing it would have improved is the pit entry, which is shocking, the new one in Spa. And the old one was much better. It's actually just a straight line. Let's actually try and put a lap together. It's so much slower when you're at the cockpit view. Iceman's entered the room. 2075. That's fine. Let's see if I can go to join the dailies. Sorry, guys. It was just simple. Oh, I've missed it again. Like by 1 minute. Not even that. Oh, Christ. Not doing anything now. Oh, this game doesn't like me sometimes, does it? I mean, look at that. Come on. Where are you? Right, so the old one used to go left, right. The bus stop was a very tight little chicane, a bit like the one at Nürburgring at the end of the lap, the GP version. And then used to sweep to the right and then curve to the left. The reason why they changed it, allegedly, is to do with the grid being basically round a corner like this, and then the people at the front couldn't see the lights. So, it was that. Okay, that's obviously not coming back. Restart. And, yeah, so that was fine. I mean, they could change that. I mean, they could start the pit lane. They could move the pit start if they wanted to. They can do anything. They didn't need to change the bus stop. To my opinion, anyway. I mean, I just liked the old one. Sound like a whining old man sometimes, don't I? Why do they change this? I just shake my angry stick at the angry air. You get the idea. I always drop shit when I do that. Never mind. Cheers. Well, this loads back up again. We can see what Stevie GT's up to. See if you wonder. As long as he's not doing Special Route X still, I'll join in on his lobby. That could be fun. Oh, that's better. I mean, the other one, Pedro, in sort of regards to track changes, is Hockenheim. Obviously, had the old looping long circuit, for lack of better words. Let's go and have a look, see what he's up to. And yeah, but that's all been reclaimed by the forest, which is a shame. It's a beautiful circuit. However, safety-wise, it's not all there. You can't rely on, 2,000 volunteers to turn up every day to police it, and it just was never going to happen. Sadly. What cars these guys using? Group 1. Who's in it? No fuel depletion. Your time this race. Jabril. That really does sort of fit with it, doesn't it? Yeah, I'd like to see it too. I mean, presuming the engines could actually survive it. I mean, that would be interesting, wouldn't it? Do we think they could? Like an hour and a half flat out for 300 kilometres. Yeah, as in what tracks are going to be added? Because allegedly it's going to be Qatar. So, interesting. I don't know the circuit, personally. I do hear Portimao is going to replace Turkey. Because there's obviously the UK ban on Turkey at the moment. Oh god, that guy's just going to go straight past me, isn't he? What the frack? I mean, I'm doing 214. That. No. The actual hell. I heard about this Tomahawk. And Jabril, thank you very much to the host, by the way, man. Very greatly appreciated. You blink and it's gone. Oh, there's a curve there. God, could you imagine doing this for like 2 hours? Oh, hang on. But yeah, I'm not surprised on at least Suzuka being stopped. I mean, it's somewhat annoying that they've decided to go ahead with the Olympics and do all of that and then stop everything else. But, you know, financially, there's probably a lot more money riding on the Olympics than there is one Grand Prix. Don't have enough money for that. Well, what are the options? I mean, my personal feeling is I'd like Turkey to be on there, but it's not going to happen. So, I mean, they could easily do another back-to-back somewhere. So, they could do 2 at Interlagos. They could do 2 in America. They could do Austin and Indianapolis if the tyres are hold up round the banked corner. Let's not go into that one. I really actually have to hold on to this wheel when it's got the full force feedback on. I mean, look, watch. Okay. Namaste, people. So yeah, they could do something back to back. They could do Indianapolis. They could do 2 at Austin. Heck, they could go back to another course that we've raced earlier in the year if they wanted to. Nürburgring would be another option, not the Nordschleife. Yeah, I hear you, man. Yeah, there's so much money involved in the Olympics, it was never not going to go ahead at some point or other. And, I don't know, maybe it's easier to keep athletes safe as long as they stay in their little village and they're all tested 14 times a day. You know, alright, twice a day or something or other, compared to the Formula 1 lot, which will come in for 2 weeks and sod off. You know. And Turkey was fun last year. I mean, it was a weird set of circumstances. Wet weather combined with a surface that was way too young to be used. So, obviously, all the chemicals of bitumen was coming out of the tarmac and causing all sorts of shenanigans, to put it politely. See if I can find a better car. Let's try the F1 car, just for funsies. Yeah, Nürburgring's always a good shout, and this Hockenheim as well. I mean the new layout. I mean, I like that track. I like the new Hockenheim. You could easily go there. And there's obviously Mugello, which they probably will be going to. Nope. Don't know why he's just sitting on this course. I remember Bill drove that round here. Ah, good times. Losail. I don't know that one. Where's that? Interesting. Want me to take down the power? No. Fuji. Do you know what? I didn't even think of that. That would be great cool. Well, Qatar. Okay, if that's that one that Qatar they were talking about, yeah, it's a possibility. Yeah, I mean, if they've called off Suzuka, I mean, going to Fuji would just be a, you know, a kick in the teeth to Suzuka. I mean, I don't think that's entirely fair. Yep, I have a feeling all of these cars are not very useful. Yeah, that's the one. If it's the one that's used in MotoGP, that's one that the commentators were talking about today. Oh, this is one of my favourite cars. You know, real life favourite cars. Okay. I should be able to get back into Daily Race A now. Okay. There we go. We cocked about on Special Route X. Let's actually see if we can do an actual race rather than sit here and musing about, F1 tracks that we'd like to go to thanks to the pandemic. Well, we can do both. We probably will do both, but something a little bit more productive than just that. But you guys can have some stars. Have some stars. Jump for those stars. I'm going mad. Yeah. I knew I could rely on you, Sarah, for that one. Just looking for my time, it's 5th. Okay, that's not bad. Now what I'd like in this next one is a nice calm and quiet race, but I've probably picked the worst race in the history of GT Sport for desiring a calm race, because it won't happen here. Yeet. Family. Just like Toretto. I should probably get some Fast and Furious memes, shouldn't I? What would you guys say to that? A couple of Fast and Furious clips. I think I've just talked myself into it, haven't I? What could I get Dom or Paul Walker saying? I mean, the back end of this car, you just don't feel it moving until you turn the other way, and it just keeps going. Such a weird car to drive. Hey Sarah, I've seen your qualifying on this track, it's bloody good. And so you really made me laugh last night when you were playing Call of Duty. And what was that mode? Like hunt the object? It's the weirdest thing I've seen in ages. It just shows you the people like, and was it Activision for Call of Duty? Whoever it is, the producers. They do have a sense of humour. Haha, prop hunt, thank you. They do have a sense of humour, don't they? Damn it, Mr. Gear. It's going to be best for this session. Just 46.3 flat, basically. And spin. Wow, does it even have enough power to just spin the tyres? Oh, there it does. No, it does. Nice one. Did you see that Mandy Moo has started playing GT Sport now? So you may be a D-rated driver, but you're not a D-rated speed person. So if you actually focus on getting your DR up, you'd be there very quickly. I mean, you're at least a C into a B, so don't worry about that. And check. How do you say that? Chech. I'm gonna call you 180. How you doing? Hey. Fist bump. Exactly. In a dominant display in any category, it doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. Winning's winning. There you go. I think I found my Fast and Furious reference I'm going to have to put in. Game on. Pedro, are you referring to Mandy? Because, yeah, she said she started playing it. She said she got her first win the other day. I presume it's in the entry categories. But, you know, it's a good start. Particularly if you're winning a race and you've only just started playing the game. Oh, that went down the windpipe, not the esophagus. How to kill yourself live on Twitch. Wonderful. Hey, Purple with the raid. Florey is a good gentleman. Scholar in a gent. And you've joined just in time for watching me choke on my own drink. Ugh. Good timing. Purple, how the devil are you, man? I've seen Onyx walking around the screen, so I knew you were about. How was your stream? Good evening. And did you enjoy all of the action of the Grand Prix today? I'm an idiot, I know. Hey, LC Nismo, thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. Namaste. And welcome to the channel. This is Midnight ISO, where we have a community, particularly around GT Sport, but you will see other stuff here like Dead Space, Resident Evil, GTA 5, and all the stuff that I can be interested in playing, all Bioshock and all that sort of stuff. Had a great night racing on B. Do you know what? I can't bring myself to race that track. I'm hoping next week's dailies are better, because I can race Daily C, but I can finish in top 3 most of the time now, but I find it boring as sin. Just kind of like that. I mean, it's more a therapy than it is actually a race course. Whereas this one is just a faster cluck. Ooh, crap. Just got there. Sounds like you're having fun, Mr. Purple. Thank you very much for the raid. I think I owe you at least 1 raid again now. Maybe 2. Thank you for the push. Well, this is a faster Clark Central. I'm going to get sandwiched. Oh, Jesus. That was brown trouser time. Oh, I didn't like that. Oh, squeaky bum time. Whew. Somehow managed to A, stay pointed in the right direction, B, on the lead lap. Maybe not this time. Just going to carry on going. Because I knew that was coming. Yeah, to be fair, I did ignore the track limit. Oh, my avatars are having fun. Yeah, that's a delay follow alert from my avatars. Nismo, now that you're a follower, you can change your avatar with exclamation point avatar. And for anyone who subs, they get more choice of avatar. Simple as that. Yoink. We do try and race as cleanly as possible on this channel. Except for if someone's being a bastard, I will be a bastard back. But, you know, I don't do that too often. Fortunately. So is that me going last? Yeah, that's going to be going last. Where did I start? Like 4th? To be fair, the half-second penalty was my own fault. Exactly, Purple. I mean, you should have seen the other night, put together a lobby for the Grand Prix. So we're racing F1 cars around Spa. And a Spaniard joined, and he was deliberately punting people off. So that's the last time I do open lobbies for an arranged meet. So, Purple, you've got an invite. Next, not this Saturday, next Saturday, it's the qualifying for the Monza Italian Grand Prix. We're going to do a reenactment of Monza F1 cars. So, it'll be a full-length race, so 300 kilometres. And you've got a place reserved for you, man. If you want in. That's it, Nismo. I'll catch up with that when I get onto the straight, man. And Portuguese man goes backwards. Kind of like teabagging FPS. I don't do it first. Yeah, exactly. You got it. Purple was featured on that. Really? I'm going to have to check it out. Or was it just appeared? Oh, come on, man. Leave a little bit of room. You always have to leave the room. You always have to leave the room. The space. Damn it. I always get the Alonso quote the wrong way around. In fact, that was a dive bomb from the Spaniard, wasn't it? And if there's one thing that these little races are good for, it's drama. And for those that are new to the channel, feel free to play with the redeems, which changes my colour of my lights and my mood, apparently. Red makes me angry. You won't like me when I'm angry. No, wait, it's the Hulk. Sorry. After all this, I'm only 4 seconds behind the leader. Well, it's 1 lap to go, and on this course that means it's shenanigans time. Vinny! Hello from YouTube. And Nismo again, thank you for the follow. Very kind of you. Oh, Purple, I can understand that, man. If I'd have saved the race from last night, you would have seen how much I would have been depicted on that as well. Do you know what? I might save that next time and pass it on to the appropriate people. A little bit of free publicity never hurt anyone. Even if it was me getting murdered. Or payback murder. I've done a few of those in my time. You try to appropriate blame to me, but I posted evidence and shut up. Do you know what, Purple? That while you're on that topic, I had a guy same night. Two guys messaged me over PSN and said, "What the hell are you doing? We could have a good race." I went, "Check the replay. I'm a Twitch streamer. I'm on YouTube. Check it out. See if you think I was at fault." And one of them never said anything again. The other one, who went on a proper rant, messaged back and went just basically in sort of very few words, "Sorry," which I thought was great. And yeah, it's nice to see people, when they are provided with evidence, calm down sometimes. I mean, there are 2 points to every argument, 2 points of view, and yeah. But most don't. But of course, being, as Purple, you'll know this, being a Twitch streamer, it can also make you a target. So I've had a few people go, "Oh, you're streaming," like that straight into me, which is hilarious. Hey, 35k, that's not bad for DR. So you're not new to racing games, but I'm new to GT, so I've definitely been learning. Oh god, Nismo, yeah. GT Sport is one of those things. It's got a great community to it. However, there are some bastards around. That's putting it politely. Hey, Benny, I'll just talk to you. So yeah, there are some bastards around. You have to keep an eye out for them, sadly try and remember them. Problem is, a lot of them have multiple accounts. And this is another story of a very similar thing. Me, Bert's Racer, Kirk, Good Noob Racing, Cool Kirk Forever, rather, depending on which you're trying to add them on, and Ziggy and Louis M Dive Bomb. Anyway, all of us guys were racing around Dragon Trail a while back, and this one guy who had a Maltese flag was punting people off. He was very fast. He was an A+ driver, but he was just going donk as soon as anyone got up near him, and he was doing it just to be aggravating. He wasn't even trying to particularly win races. Speaking of Lou, I just seen you there. Hello, man. Racing Roger Twitch TV. And yeah, and then we all got him back in one race. Louis was at the front, Bert was mid-pack, and I was behind Bert somewhere. Louis got him, then Bert got him, then I got him like 3 times in the same race. So, and then I get a message from a Spanish guy saying, I'm really sorry about this, but I've seen the stream. The guy that keeps doing all of this is another Spaniard. He's racing under a different flag. And we've had this conversation on the channel a couple of times regarding what nationalities are dirtier than others. But this guy, who was a Spaniard, was a nice clean racer, but he messaged me to say this guy gives a lot of Spanish drivers a bad name. And he was genuinely sorry about it, that this guy was representing his country. So I felt his pain on that when he took the time to message me. And then he warned me that this guy with the Maltese flag was changing to his other main account, and then was going to bring his Spanish account out to, because he dropped in SR from the last couple of races, he was going to bring his Spanish account out to come and essentially try and get us all back. But we got him. Took him the frack out, we did. That was a fun evening. Sorry, I went on a bit of a tangent there, but yeah, it's a good community at heart, Nismo, but there are a couple of bastards about. Sadly. Are you going to do the race at Monza similar? Yes, Pedro, I mentioned it a bit earlier. And we are going to do the full-length race, the 300 kilometres, on the Saturday night. Probably about the same sort of time, 7:30, 8 o'clock. I'm going to run it a bit more to a tighter schedule this time. But it's going to be a closed, friend-only lobby. So F1 cars, 300 kilometres an hour, Monza. And it's going to be a sunny one because, quite frankly, actually, I don't even think you can get wet Monza in this game. Anyway, it's going to be sunny Monza. So Pedro, if you want in, you've got a space for you too. I have a second ACC account, but dailies. Oh, you have a second account, but you keep it for when I get to get first. Yeah, in all honesty, that's probably the best idea. It was Binny, that wasn't it? So I got you behind my camera. Yeah. In all honesty, that's probably one of the best ideas you could have. Just having one account for the dailies to cock around and not worry about it too much. And I've got like 5 or 6 accounts. One is Shunt 006, the other ones are Midnight ISO. There you go. And yeah, I use them for different purposes, but most of them are just either controller or wheel, because I interchange between whatever I feel like on the day. And a couple of them I keep for my high DR races, which are slowly making their way back down now, because we haven't been to Austria in a while, or Monza, on the dailies. And yeah, I think last count I had 6 accounts. Going back to what you were saying about the replays, I have a Portuguese, one of my friends who's originally accused me of being dirty, and I went into the post-race chat. I told him to watch the replay. Yeah, honestly, those replays are what they're for, in my point of view. A little bit of discussion, a little bit of proving other people wrong that they're the bastards. He went on more, and I called him an idiot and told him to watch the replay. Yeah. He came onto my stream a few minutes later and say, I'm the idiot from the race, and watch the replay and apologise I was wrong. Oh, there you go. Do you know what the funny thing is? Obviously, you know Ziggy, who races with us quite a lot, Bida Dorada. Can never say it right, so sorry if he's watching. We initially got to know him via Bert Racer, who initially had a coming together with him at Monza. And Bert had a big rant at him. And they became friends, and then I met Bert, and then all of us ended up getting sort of together, via that. It's amazing you can make friends by proving people wrong. Well, not proving people wrong, by discussing a replay and then, figuring stuff out. It's quite interesting that way. Pedro, I'll put it in the Discord probably tomorrow. I mean, we can get people together now for a race in what is essentially like 12, 13 days. But easy. Quite easy to organise at that sort of distance, isn't it? It'd be interesting. I say 300 kilometres because that is what the Grand Prix are minimum distance of, unless you're at the 2021 Belgian Grand Prix, which is a distance of less than 20. Not that I'm bitter. I'm bitter. Nope, that's the wrong bit of the tarmac, man. That didn't matter anyway, did it? So yeah, I'm gonna have to check out the Idiots of the Week link later on just to see purple turn up on it. Yeah, sometimes the worst connection, the worst ping, can really be the determining factor. Fortunately, I don't see it as often as I did a couple of years ago, because obviously internet speeds have picked up around the world. But it still happens. Oh damn, this is a close lobby. Look, I bet you have gained a lot of DR in Daily C. Do you know what? I'm going to check my DR. I actually haven't done it yet for this account. I mean, I picked up quite a few podiums at Daily C. I think the last 3 or 4 have been top 2 or 3, and I think there was a win in there too. And it really wasn't that difficult. Again, it's only B races, but you get the idea. I don't like Daily B either. The Gardens Dragon Trail, it's not for me. It's a bit like B last week was Willow Springs, wasn't it? Nah. I mean, we all have that track, or those tracks we just do not like, and that's, for me, a pair of them. I will get my DR up on screen before. Okay, here we go. 25,450 in this. So, quite most of the way to an A rank, actually, on my wheel. Jesus. That's not bad. I never thought I'd get anywhere near an A rank on the wheel. Oh, dead, dead, dead. Faster clock central. Brown trousers time. One thing I always say to everyone is never be on the outside of anyone on this course. Do not be on the outside at any point. It's just a one-way track to dead. To, at least to Midnight ISO. To Super GT's Barrier. Was it the Shadow Realm? That's it. I've done this before. Come to think of it, I think one of the very first times I started streaming GT Sport, particularly on Twitch, was this course. So, this course does hold a certain affinity to me. Yeah, when it comes to racing idiots, you really do have to learn to avoid them. I mean, you do what you can, just to not put yourself in a place where you're going to get taken out, particularly, or watch out for those people that you know are buttholes. You gotta be given this. Whoa! Thank you, Dill hole. Okay, that's a Spanish contingent for you. You do find that particularly that the Latin blood people have a tendency to poke their nose in where it shouldn't go in motorsport in general. But then again, if you watch back, say, even some of Lewis Hamilton's old footage, particularly when he was racing in Massa, that happened a lot as well. I can't say I'm particularly surprised that I ended up being spun around there. In this race, it's quite common. And what's the one thing I said? Don't be on the outside of anyone. And that's the reason why. But getting aggravated by it, it's not worth it. Real. Okay, so this one's getting saved. Yeah, oh look, a 1 second penalty for him. Yeah, that's really saved my race. I mean, this is one of the reasons why some good people like Xenos have left the game, for at least temporarily, because bullshit like this. A 1 second penalty for that. Anywho, oh, GT Blade's a very handy site. I might actually have a look at that in a minute. Benny, are you sending me multiple... Oh, you did say you had 2 accounts, didn't you? I still have no idea who this is, Dario. I haven't got a clue. I don't blindly accept requests. And he's gone. And saving that one. Right, who do you upload these to? Who do you tag in this? Hey, James. Well, morning, good afternoon, good evening. How the devil are you? Excuse me. Yeah, so who do you tag in this for the Idiots of the Week? Sounds good, man. But who do you tag in it? And tag Idiot of the Week, IOTW. I'm going to do it on each one. Just make sure he sees it. Oh, you gotta love this game sometimes. It's very much a love-hate relationship with this game. For multiple reasons. Have some stars, people. And Pedro, yeah, if you want to send the clip, that would be amazing. And message you on PlayStation. I can do that. Why message you on PlayStation? JSR Devon. It should be. It's shared on GT Sport. Oh! Message him on PlayStation from his YouTube. Anyway, it's shared now. What I will do is take a screenshot of that, and I'll remember to add him on PSN. There we go. How long have I got before the next race? Like 6 minutes. Okay, right. Let's have a look. See it. Let's have a look at that one again. Should we use the controller for this? Message, not me, him. Yeah, thanks, Bevel. I might find one of my original ones. Again, this goes back to when I first started streaming. This is before I would join Twitch, this is when I was just on YouTube. And me and Bert Racer and Ziggy had a Italian. Can't remember his name. It was the long. So I can't remember. But he was being a 4-letter word for the entirety of the race until he got banned. I'm not kidding on that one. Oh yeah, those with photosensitive epilepsy, look away now. Right, so I go a bit wide here, that's my fault. Oh, it was the Frenchman. But was it the Spaniard who pushed him into me? No, it was just the Frenchman. Nice. And then, there's this dude. Who's right at the back. Benefits from... Here we go. Can't say more than that, can you? Also, I posted you a YouTube link in your Discord. Thank you very much. But don't watch it until you've watched Idiot of the Week and take in that Frenchman told me that I was dirty and bumped him off. Me cleanly. It's amazing a lot of people calling other people dirty drivers are the dirty drivers. Pot, kettle, black. Yeah, Benny, it's daily race A. It's completely normal, I'm afraid. Like, I'm not even mildly surprised. All I know is if I see him again, I will be handing him his own ass. Yeah, Benny, unfortunately, it's a very normal thing with GT Sport. Very normal. So if anyone's in there that wants to change their avatar, help yourselves! Exclamation point avatar. I'm just saying, just in case you want to. Let's see if I can actually just set a faster time. Controller time. I left my foot on the throttle on the wheel. Thank you, Pedro. Makes the background look so much more interesting when there's a bit of a neon colour in the background, doesn't it? Professional? Maybe not. Interesting? Yeah, sure. One thing I am going to do is get some UV lights and some UV paint and start putting things in the background. That'd be fun. If anyone else has any ideas that they'd like to see on the channel, feel free to send me a whisper or mention it here in the stream and I'll see what I can do. I'm not singing. Even if I can remember the words to Mambo number 5. Doesn't mean I'm repeating them live on Twitch. Rigor! How the devil are you, man? How's Canada? I'm not sure why I said that. Oh, well, you get what I mean. It's really hard to make this car spin, actually. Oh, man, you've beaten my record. My record was like 18. Oh, man, well done. Honestly, everyone give this man a hand. Sleeping 24 hours, that is an achievement. What did you do to get there? And what did you take to get you into that situation? It was going to be one or the other. It was either going to be a substance or a work ethic. And I went for the funnier option. But, well done, man. Seriously. Well done on the 24 hours of sleep. I mean, did you wake up to pee or anything? Or was that solid 24 hours? Man, respect. Absolute respect to you there, dude. Well, at least I can do a 46-2, like, a lot. It sounds like it, man. So, Nico Tommy is the one who took me out, potentially by accident the last one, but Bill Mello did it on purpose. I feel a little bit of payback coming on. Shadow, good to see you, man. You might be about to see somebody die in this game, so we can only hope. Oh yeah, put me into the pit wall this time. If you could go back and check it out on YouTube, because obviously stream over there as well. Just rewind it 5-10 minutes and look at the laps, end of lap 7. Go on, I'll wait. I won't, because I've only got 10 seconds. A lot. Nico Tommy is the one who spun me around the last one. I said, let's have a clean race. He went, that's a good idea. Is all I can say to that. So I've got half a mind to accidentally fall back during the first lap and take out Bill. It's punting time! Again, I'm not a vengeful person except for when I am. I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him. I'm about half a second of that faster than him, so it's just gonna be wait for him to shit himself. At the very least, I'm probably going to set an angry fast lap during this. To the point, you know I'm being serious when I've gone over to the controller as well. There you go, fastest lap of the race. That's faster than my goddamn qualifying. Benny, thank you for the follow on Twitch as well as, I presume, YouTube. We're not usually quite this vengeful on the channel, but do you know what? Today's a good day for vengeance. Nope, sorry, coming through. Vengeance demands it. Out my way. Run, bitch! Run! Do you know what?
Run, bitch! Run!
Ah, I feel a little bit better. Not quite the vengeance I wanted, but oh well. He's still like second to last, so solid. I'll race cleanly with the rest, I promise. Annoyingly, I'm still annoyed the fact I've set a faster lap than my actual qualifying in pursuit of that dill hole. Go on, Stiga 1976, coming through. You've had your time. Team Yellow versus Team Yellow. Okay, we're up into the Super GT position of 6th. Miss Hawkeye! Welcome back, sweetie. You missed me killing someone. He did deserve it. The chat will tell you he deserved it. Yeah, he put me into the pit wall over here, so I've just, done that. And Billy, you get a belated fart party. Sounds weird when I think about it. It's how my avatars express their affection. Speaking of, you want to change your avatar, exclamation point, avatar. Oh, someone died. Someone else died too. So they've obviously been playing shenanigans with each other in the pit wall. Oh, Strabbies is in this race. I had to come together with him last week. Oh no, that Bill Moore's only one place behind me now. Shame. Oh, well, came home 4th from essentially what was at the beginning of this a vengeance race, punt, whatever. Let's see if I even go down SR. I mean, I hit the guy twice. I mean, this will prove how broken the GT Sport SRDR system actually is if I don't get an SR down on this. Oh, and Sarah, what happened was Bill Mellor put me into the pit wall, and so I've hit him twice in the same race. Went after him. I dropped to the back purposely, and set the fastest lap of the race, and then in pursuit of him. Annoyingly, faster than my damn qualifying. Because that's how I roll. Clean race. Frack! Oh, he deserved it. He 100% deserved it. Let's see if he says anything. Yeah, I had a clean race. Just want to see if he says anything in the end of this. Strabbies is an interesting racer for me. Oh, it's a new account. Okay. Yeah, no, this is madness. No, this is GT Sport. Kicks into the pit. I'm trying to find the clip. Give me a second. I've misplaced it. Where is it? Ah, there it is. And as we kick him into the pit, it should play this. Fatality. That one. Hey, Roses. There, the clip. Clip, 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 clip. I'm just watching myself. I didn't really get him nearly as well as I wanted, I'm afraid. I mean, it was at the wrong part of the course. I felt a little bit better. Weird hearing myself. But I got him. And Roses, thank you for clipping that. I do promise, as you know from racing for quite a while, I do try to be quite a clean racer. Problem is, when people piss me off, I will get them back. I'm going to go incognito. I'm going to go a black card this time, so they can't tell it's me. Walter! Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. The games are going rather interestingly. I've been racing Daily C, which Daily C is bar first. I'm not as afraid of it as I used to be. I'll come back to that. I've been racing some Daily C. I'm fairly competent at it, but I find it boring. So I've come across the Daily A, which is Demolition Derby, but at least it's interesting. And so Bathurst is the next one. I do need to race it more, so that's going to be interesting. What group is it? Is it 2, 3 or 4? I'm hoping it's group 2 or 3. Because I think group 2 round there would be interesting as hell. But group 3 is probably a happy medium for a lot of people. But in group 4, I don't care. Whoa, I've just dropped down those places. Okay. Group 3. Okay. The F-Type Jag, not a big fan, I'm afraid. When it comes to Group 3, I'll more or less be in my Corvette or the 911. Occasionally the GTR. I don't know, they might be insane enough to do it one day. So a couple of weeks ago I raced Group 2 round Tsukuba. Oh, that was fun. I mean, it was insane, but it was fun. I've got 5 to... Oh, I usually got them 5 to the front. With the controller, I can balance the throttle as much as I want. I like a front end grip. But at the end of the day, when down to these sort of ones where there's no tyre, where it comes down to your preference. And I like a lot of front end grip. Damn it. Come on. I'm chasing that dude. I'm chasing that dude. Come on. We can catch him. Missed the apex by like half a mile. Barfest is Group 4. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just not a fan of Group 4 anymore. Annoyingly, I've got to race them for CCSR coming up. Every Tuesday I'm going to be racing the Hyundai, I want to say Genesis. Yeah, anyway. Yeah, going to be doing that. The Nürburgring's going to be the first one. Come on, let's get a 46 flat. Come on. Kill the cone. You will do well with every single kind of matter track. You will do well every single kind of matter track. Well, I like to think I do well. Depends what account I'm using as well. If I'm using one of my A-rated accounts on Group 4, I won't do well. Oh, did you mean like the CCSR? I hope so, because it's a sort of semi-professional league, and it's going to be quite difficult. I mean, there's some good dudes in there. And gals. I use the term dudes as a gender-neutral one in this matter. Peeps. Whatever. So yeah, CCSR is, CC Sim Racing. And it's well worth a watch. So I'll be taking part in it. And a few of my racing colleagues have taken part in it too. So it's going to be fun and interesting. Speaking of, where is Ziggy tonight? Alright, last line lap. Oh, that was about perfect. Come on, you can do this. Hallelujah. Victory donuts. Okay, donut. One. Singular. Alright, we're going to celebrate with some stars on that one. Even with that bloody lap, I'm starting near the back. Dear crap. So this is a 45 lobby, Jim. And Daywalker 001's pretty damn quick. Well, I've just moved from the frying pan to the fire, haven't I? Strabbies is at the top again. I rather thought with that lap I'd be, how do you say? Less balls, less boned. Challenge is definitely the way of putting it. Okay, DD Trance I recognise. Nico Tommy we had a run-in with a couple of races ago. Strappies I remember having a coming together with him earlier in the week. And the Daywalker 001, I always remember him to be pretty quick. Never seems to bother qualifying. Does like a last ascent challenge. It's quite a hard track to do that on. Although it is a grid start, so anything can happen. Here we go. Okay, the guy who's on the outside is going to get absolutely pushed to the back. Potentially, as long as he doesn't do that. I'm not going to do anything stupid for these opening laps, like put myself in a really awkward position. I am going to, however, try and be on the inside of people. So again, don't put yourself on the outside on this course, no matter what you do. I'm going to be on the outside of the next corner. Which does become the inside, granted. All of them lot taking each other out. Fantastic. As long as they don't dive bomb this corner. Which is always entirely possible around here. Okay, so Nico Tommy has got himself a penalty. Wonderful. Oh well. That wasn't intentional. Annoying, let's put me back into the pack. I do not want to be here. Total ghost fail. Okay, so DD Trance, who had the fastest lap, just spun out, or been pushed out. I'm not bothered to try and analyse a lot of these crashes, because quite frankly there's a lot of them. Let's see if we can come away with a top 5, that'd be quite good for this race. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I stream them all, man. I don't think it's a silly question. But I always stream the big races. It's always fun to see them go wrong. I want that 5th place. I don't mind pushing this guy out of the way to get it, to be honest, because he spun me around in the previous race. But I'm going to try and do this properly. Looks like all the guys ahead are having a fascinating time with each other. Got Strabbies and Ghosts Machine, I think that is. I can see someone dying in the next couple of corners. I'm hoping it's not going to be me. I'm not letting game over sneak down that one. Okay, we've got some arging and barging going up ahead. Lots of potential death. This is going to be bold. I think that last corner deserves a look into who caused that. Because from my opinion, it was Nico. But you had a couple of guys returning off the track. What do you guys think? Shall we have a look? Wow. Saving that one. Spain dirty again. Sure. So, obviously, the guy who finished 4th was getting a lot of shit. We're going to have a look at that one. Let's have a look at that one. Right, while it's loading, I better run an ad, because otherwise my... Long story short, it's going to cut in during the middle of it, so I'm just going to run an ad quickly. Get rid of it. For those that are subbed, you can still see me. Da, 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 da. Okay. Purple, pleasure having you here, man. I know you can still hear me because you're a sub. So, have yourself a nice one, dude. And quite frankly, I'm not going to be far behind, metaphorically speaking, because it's about time I went to bed as well. So, one more race and I'm going to call that it. For those that were on the ad break on Twitch, welcome back. And one thing I'm going to do is because I can. I saw Kirk doing this the other day, so I feel like doing this. I amuse myself sometimes. Okay, so let's look at that last lap. For those with photosensitive epilepsy, look away now. Okay, so separate. Okay, I start that lap in 6th. Nico, the eventual winner, is in 5th, directly ahead of me. And we have Ghost Man 54321 rather. And then Strabbies, the Spaniard, Starzak. And then we have a bunging leaving us a host, so thank you, man. Okay, and we have Game Over MCM right behind me. So we're going to view this, break it down as it happens. At this point, I'd come off the last corner quite slowly because I'd, well, quite frankly, nearly got involved in this. Gotten out of the throttle, so Nico didn't take me out. It's going interestingly, mate. I'm just watching the end to a rather interesting race. At this point, I know he wants to be down the inside of this corner because, as I said, do not be on the outside of anyone on that corner, especially. So I've dived to the mid. I've covered off that, so he can't get past me, which is probably why he's got beaten in the end by Daywalker. Anywho, so he gives me a bit of a push. So up ahead, we have these 4. Ghostman, Strabbies, the Spaniard, and Starzak. Starzak, we call him Starzak. All together, and again, the winner is here. So let's see how it unfolds. Okay, so Starzak goes into the corner. Being pushed by the Spaniard. Nope, wrong button. So yeah, the Spaniard is going directly for the corner, but he's being a little bit ambitious. So this is when it starts to kick off. Yeah, he's pushing Starzak wide into the barrier, and at this point, Strabbies has got a clear sight to goal. With Ghost Man, who's got the best line going into the corner, and then this dude and me. So let's see how this unfolds. So you got Starzak rejoining with who's the one in black? That Spaniard. I've got like 3 minutes. So yes, and then you've got Ghostman closing in from the right, squashing Strabbies, and again Starzak rejoining on the far left. So, and it just becomes an absolute fustercluck. So you got the Spaniard just swiping straight across the track, Ghostman straight into the side of Strabbies. Then you have Nico just go down the inside of a lot of them. Probably just play it. And just push the whole lot wide. At this point, it gets quite fun because I'm joining the battle. All these guys are just going to knock 10 bells of crap out of each other. Just play it from this point. Well, at this point, I'm in third. Dunk, 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 dunk. Yeah, that Spaniard tries to take me out. Strabby's stops. That was weird. Oh, he must have had a penalty. No, he just gets out. No, he just stops. Interesting. Genjo. This is how I felt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Followed by a herd of blue cars. And yet again, I set another lap which is faster than my qualifying. Last one. So Kensho, nice to see you. Bunging, nice to see you as well, and thank you very much to the host. Right, last one on the evening. I'm going to go to our usual yellow for this. And we're going to raid someone after this. Who are we going to raid? Okay. Oh, Chef's playing F1 2021. That'd be good. He's a good lad. I'll raid Chef after this. Alright. So Bunging, how's it been going, dude? Nice to see you as always. I always find it weird when you join me and it's not on a Dead Space stream. Because like every time you used to join me, it was always on Dead Space. And Kensho, nice use of the was it Polygon? Yeah, Polygon Pokemon. I like that. Yeah, it's not been too bad apart from fighting these dill holes. Okay, last attempt at this one. Let's see if I can set myself a sub 46-second lap. It needs to be perfect. So I've got 2 laps to do it, and this is all it's going to be. Half attempt down. 400ths up. Straight up to 69 miles an hour, change into 3rd gear, nice. Up to 97, change into 4th. Try harder. Come on, come on! Studio! Listen in the last 20 minutes to your explanations. To which bit? What was I explaining? Because I talk a lot of crap. Seriously, I talk a lot of crap. You have to tell me what I was talking about. Well, yeah, everyone should give each other a little bit of space. And oh yeah, we were talking about the replay. Yeah, no one was giving anyone any space in that one, were they? And yet again with that lap, I'm still at the back. Wow. Okay, Rontech I know. Good racer. Yeah, that's about it. Oh yeah, do not be on the outside. Any long corner like this, just don't be on the outside. Give up the corner. It's as simple as that. You've got to give it up. Okay, so GT Blade. I need to check out that site. I'm on it. I want to see where my time for this track, this daily race is. Like in terms of the world. Just interesting. I like stats. Come on, load already. Damn, I need a new phone. There we go. Okay, what does my GT Blade tell me? On this one, wow, 2,400th. Interesting. Although my daily C time is 692nd. So I'm a bit better at the St. Croix one. And bear in mind, I did that one in a Corvette, and everyone else is doing it in a GTR, so screw OP cars. I'm quite pleased with myself on that one, actually. So the one thing we learned is do not be on the outside of this corner. Just don't. Okay, so we're starting 11th. Let's see where we can end up. Oh, that was a punt. That was a punt. That was a punt. Okay, 8th by the first lap. No, you're not getting down the inside of me on that corner, man. Just no. Okay, so 3 places first lap. Another place there. That could be a disconnect. I don't want to do this. Got away with it. Changed to third gear really early there. It's lucky not to run into the back of him. Okay, I'm on the outside for this car. Let him go because I saw that coming, that side swipe. Took himself out, I'm quite happy with that. Okay, so up to 6th from 11th now. That's 5 places up. Prime example, don't be on the outside. Yeah, we know one thing from ghosting around here, it sucks. So, yep, saw that coming. I'll do my best, man. That was a half-assed attempt at taking me out. This might be one of my better races I've ever done. Fastest lap as well. Gonna give up a lot of time on that corner because I fluffed it right up. Yellow on yellow. I would start singing, but it would mean the only song I can come up with is like Coldplay's Yellow. Or the Beatles' Yellow Submarine. Just gonna hold it together for another half mile. Come away with a pretty decent result considering I started 11th. I'm pretty happy with the result of that. Yeah, you're definitely right. It's definitely more racing than what happened at Spa today. I mean, that was just mad. I mean, we spoke about it earlier on, but yeah. Oh, no, that was one of my better races. If a little bit robust, but I think broadly fair. Be interesting to see if it comes back as a clean race or not. Considering the one race that I hit one guy twice on purpose, I still had a clean race. Well, I got a clean race for that one, that's what matters. We're at 8 positions. If you're referring to either this race or Spa, you're right on both. Joey Baxter. Namaste, thank you for the follow. Now that you're here, feel free to avail yourself of your choice of avatar with ! avatar. Subs get access to more choice of avatar and supports the channel, so anyone who wants to, please feel free. I've been very grateful. It all goes back into the channel. Otherwise, feel free to stick around for some more GT Sport content over the coming weeks, especially tomorrow where there'll be new dailies. There'll be Monza Grand Prix, not next weekend, but weekend after. What else we got coming up? I'm going to finish, or carry on with Bioshock 1, Resident Evil 2, a little bit more GTA 5, the story mode, and the odd shenanigans online. But primarily, some more GT Sport. So, thank you all for being here tonight. It has been my pleasure. My mouse has gone funny. There we go. Which one of you all had the wet one? Someone needs to check the diaper, frankly. Because that was a way. Anywho, right, we're going to raid Chef Gone War. He's a long-time follower of the channel, and he's an all-round good dude. So he's He deserves... Studio. He deserves a good follow. So feel free, if you like the content here, give him a follow as well. He's a good dude. And there's some other good people that are online at the moment as well, who I will run through very quickly. You've got Cyrus, I mean, everyone follows him. Stevie Wonder GT, he's a good dude. And he genuinely is losing his sight. So give him a follow. Yeah, at least give him something positive in his life. You got the Dented Lemur, that's Katie. Doing The Walking Dead, apparently. Interesting. But in the context of the racing games, we're going to go with Chef. So give any of those 3 or 4 a follow. And say hi from me. So again, thank you all for being here. We are going to move on. And thank you for all the hosts, Bunging, Jabril, and all of you lovely people. So, catch you all later. See you on the flip side. Bye-bye.
Hey, what up, Midnight? What up, Raider?